Hello, everybody. I am really excited to be here today. I'm being joined by the amazing Bogusia Bielanska, and she is an incredible being. She's also one of the first core expansion practitioners in the world, and she is a soul reader, and she creates wonderful, beautiful, sacred mandalas, which are infused with the wonderful core expansion energies. And I connected with Bogusia in a really lovely, almost random way. There was no coincidence about it. And before I begin, I wanted to share with you my experience with core expansion and how it came into being. I had been gifted this gift many lifetimes ago, and in this lifetime, I knew I had it, but I rebelled and rebelled and rebelled against it for many, many years. And I kind of hid behind other healing modalities, and I also hid myself and hid my power. And when I fully embraced core expansion in Beltane in May 2017, my whole world transformed, and so many openings happened for me, so many wonderful opportunities and connections, and I really felt like I had come home to me. And the energies work really magnificently from the point of creation to infinity and beyond, and there are lots of beautiful core energies which heal and resolve and transform limiting energies and eons of limiting energies and blocks that we have put upon ourselves and also have inherited or taken on through oaths, vows, obligations, and sabotage. I used to be the master of sabotage, and core expansion has really helped me to shift that energy of being the ultimate self-saboteur. And I am so grateful. I will be teaching this class over the next years to share this gift with everybody. And Bogusia has joined us today to share with her experience of core expansion. And I wanted to first start off by thanking you for being here, and thank you for your time today.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're very welcome. And I wanted to ask you, what drew you initially to core expansion?
It was quite a fun experience for me because I saw your video when you were talking about her expansion. I came across it quite randomly, although I don't believe in random things. So it wasn't a coincidence. So I went to one of the groups which we both in, and I saw you talking about her expansion, and and that you would be teaching the class, and I felt so drawn to it, like I have never been before, and decided to message you and take the class. It was also funny because on that weekend when the training was happening, I was running my own workshop because the training was 3-day training. And the first day, which was Saturday, I was running my own workshop. So I knew I was going to miss out quite a bit of information. But because I had that strong feeling that I have to do it exactly on that weekend. So I managed to catch up with the stuff thanks to you, and and I've been enjoying practicing and running expansion energy on myself, on people, and infusing it with my beautiful artwork.
Oh, beautiful. And also what's really wonderful about when you join the core expansion practitioner training for the time being, you can join again and again because the class is ever evolving, and also the class is recorded. So if you miss the first day, you can catch up on the replays and also receive the sacred light codes that empower you to use and utilize and run the core energies, and also the galactic crystalline energies, which I'm really excited to be sharing with everyone in the class in the next round.
That sounds really, really amazing. Oh, I'm having goosebumps right now.
Yes, and everyone is going to be taken on a journey into their own galactic records where you can unarchive your divine gifts and really step up and show up in your divine power. And I'm really, really excited about that. So, Bogusia, I wanted to ask you, what has been the most significant outcome you have experienced since taking the core expansion practitioner training?
Ah, I could probably talk about it, for quite a while, but I think that my own example is the best one because, that's how we learn. We going through stuff. So I've noticed that since I've taken the core expansion training and learned and started running core energies on myself, I've noticed that I was going to say that I've changed, but I haven't changed. I just become myself. So I stepped up into my own power. Maybe not fully, maybe not to the degree I want it to be, but I'm definitely getting there. It helped me overcome my biggest fear, which is the fear of being visible, especially online visibility. That was my issue. It has been my issue for, but since I started my business about a year ago, and now I find myself, being interviewed online, which is quite amazing. And also, my clients, because I offer expansion healing as part of a soul plan reading, which I do. And I have clients that now get back to me and say, "Oh, that healing was amazing. Help me open up to my gift, or help me accept, for example, what's going on in my life, or I became more intuitive and started listening more to myself," which is amazing, which is amazing. So the feedback I have been getting, uh, it's just mind blowing.
Oh, that's beautiful. And I think, and for me, for you, one of your biggest fears of, and blocks around you being visible and being visible online.
Yes,
And, and that's a huge thing because it's now safe for you to be seen and, being in your power as who you are without feeling, let's say, we're great at getting in our own way sometimes. And what is beautiful about core expansion is it unfurls all those energies and unwraps you so that you can really embrace who you are and show up in many, many, many different ways. And I love how the feedback you have from your clients, because it is all about supporting people to really embrace their power and really heal on a deep, deep, deep level. And I have personally found that, if somebody doesn't want to receive a healing, it's really important to honor that that request. And we do need permission to give somebody a healing. However, I found that if I know that somebody who I really care about would benefit from a healing, I do the healing myself. I run the core energies on myself, and the impact that has been immense because I'm healing myself. Therefore, my energy and all our energies are interlinked and interconnected. So the more I heal myself, the more others I heal too. And for example, on Saturday, someone was in not a very good place, and I asked if they wanted healing, and they're like, no, I don't want it. So I ran core energies on myself. And within half an hour, I checked in with them again. I'm like, how are you doing? Oh, I'm great, thank you. Yeah, feel good. Like nothing had happened. Like they had not been in that low vibrational energy space, and they completely shifted and were had returned back to their wholeness within 30 minutes. So it was really, really, really powerful. And yes. And I love that the core energies, they work from the point of view of creation of the limiting beliefs and go through infinity and beyond, and working through all your timelines, through your soul and through your ancestral lines. So as we're healing, we're also healing our families. We're also healing the universal collective consciousness. We're healing the whole planet. We're healing the earth, nature, all the flora and all the fauna. And what's been really beautiful about core expansion is the galactic crystalline energies really tuning into those beautiful energies and amplifying the core energies that we are already running, and transforming low vibrational energies and helping to raise the consciousness of the world and ourselves. So I wanted to ask you, Bogusia, because I do talk a lot, you know me.
Yes, I know. That's okay.
how how has how since taking core expansion as a healing modality, how has it impacted on your business?
Yeah, quite a lot actually, because since that was when was the training? It was in October.
October.
Yeah, and I've noticed an increase in my clients, because, as I was saying, because I've managed to get through a certain fear of visibility blocks that helped me become the person I wanted to be, and be able to um, promote, what I do online and also offline. And the more I'm putting myself out there, the more I'm becoming visible. The more people see what I do, and especially this beautiful artwork, and the more they see me. The more mandalas, even that's on Facebook, on Instagram, where I have a business account as well. The more they come to me and say, oh, I would like to order one because I'm being drawn to your beautiful mandala. And that actually reminded me of one of clients. It was last year before Christmas. She came to me and wanted me to create a beautiful business mandala for her boyfriend's business. And it was fun. I made the mandala, and the day, and she came to collect it. And what she told me, that actually the moment I started making the mandala and fusing it with her expansion energies, her partner already started, getting work. So because I infused that mandala with high visibility core energy, so at that moment, he didn't have to have it in hand, or connect with the mandala or core energies physically. They just connected the right clients, and attracted the right clients, into his life and into his business. And she was so grateful to me that that I made that mandala, which helped them, to get more money, especially before Christmas, because we all want to buy presents and give presents to our loved ones. So I was like, yeah, very very happy and excited for them.
Yeah, oh, that's so beautiful. And thank you for sharing that. And that shows the power, because I have also had similar experiences when a client books a session with me, or even books on a master call. The energies start to run immediately. So the energies that they need at that time to support them until the time they come into the session, the energies are already running because they've given the permission and are ready. And it's so powerful, and it impacts on everyone, because by somebody and being more visible, being seen, and having a higher income stream, then that impacts on so many others. It impacts on relieving stress and anxiety, and also on one's health and well-being. And it's really, really powerful. And what I love about core expansion is that you don't have to be a healer or have had experience with healing to work with the energies. And you will learn all about this in the class. And the next class is coming up really soon on the Saturday, the 3rd and the 4th of February. And then we'll have a 2-week break to allow you time to integrate, because on the second day of the last class, everybody felt really like they could have done.
A very intense weekend, extremely intense. So yes, that's a very good idea to split the training into two.
Absolutely, yes, absolutely. And I felt that it was important to allow everyone to have time to integrate the energies. So we'll be continuing the class on the 24th and the 25th. And the class will be held online, so you can join from anywhere in the world. And on the Saturday, on the 3rd, we'll be starting at 11 a.m. GMT. So people who are in Pacific time zone and Eastern time zones and other countries around the world, you have time, and you don't have to get up at like a ridiculous hour in the morning, like 2 or 3 o'clock at 3 a.m. And the following classes will begin at 12 p.m. I offered a very juicy offer for everybody, because normally the class is £888. But if you are watching this video, and until Wednesday, I'm upholding the juicy offer of joining the class for pay in full for £699. And you also, everyone will receive a one-to-one session with me after the class. And also, if you sign up for the full pay in full price, you will receive 4 wonderful masterclass replays, which are the Daring Rebirth, which is really powerful for abundance, for unleashing your manifesting power, and also stepping up and showing up. And they are really, really, really powerful. There is a 4th one, and for some reason it slips my mind every time I come on, even though I have written it down. But they are really, really wonderful. And if you're interested, then send me a PM. And I am so excited to teach this class in less than 2 weeks. I can't believe it. And yeah. And it's going to be really amazing. And Bogusia and other practitioners who are in the first class will be there. And it's a lovely fluid and generous and loving and nurturing soul tribe family. So it would be lovely to have you join us. And thank you so much, Bogusia. You are wonderful, and I'm so excited for you. And how can people get in touch with you if they would like to have a soul reading or a beautiful mandala?
I just simply go on Facebook and type in Soulful Creation with a capital K, not C, and you'll find my business page. Then you'll find my details on there. Just message me if you're interested in having soul plan reading done, or a beautiful mandala created for you.
Okay, awesome. Well, that sounds amazing, Bogusia. And it's Soulful Creations with a K. And you can find Bogusia on Facebook. And also, she is linked with my page. And you will. I've searched for Bogusia before, and it was quite easy just to test out to make sure how simple it was to find you.
Yes, it is quite easy to find me. I have quite unusual name, so it comes up straight away.
Exactly. Oh, well, thank you so much for joining us all today. And
thank you for inviting me. That's been great, to be able to support you in your work, because the work you do and co-expansion energies and healing, it's amazing. It's really, really, really amazing, and it has changed my life, and I believe that it can change, it will change the lives of people that will decide to join us on the next training. So if you haven't decided yet, or if you're on the fence, don't wait. This is the opportunity of a lifetime.
Okay, thank you so much, Bogusia. I'm really excited, and it's amazing already. I could feel the energies shifting and sparkling up. Thank you, everyone, for joining us, and I look forward to hearing from you all very soon. And also, I didn't mention there are also affordable payment plans. So if you're not able to pay the full price, please send me a PM, and I have worked out some really wonderful options for people. Okay, thank you so much.